In the early hours of November 29, 1981, Natalie Wood's body was found floating near the yacht Splendor, off the coast of Catalina Island. Wearing a nightgown, red jacket, and blue wool socks, her bruised body left questions no one could answer. Once America's sweetheart and an icon of Hollywood elegance, her death marked a haunting finale to a life lived under relentless scrutiny. What seemed like an accident became a mystery that remains unresolved. Behind the screen's glamour lay a woman shaped by ambition, fear, and secrecy. A life that would end as tragically as it had begun. Childhood shadows. Natalie Wood was born Natalia Nikolaevna Zakharenko on July 20, 1938, in San Francisco, California, to Russian immigrant parents. Her father, Nikolai, was gentle but emotionally fragile, while her mother, Maria, was a driven woman who believed Natalie's destiny was fame. From age 4, her life revolved around auditions, memorizing lines, and performing for adults, often at the expense of childhood joy. Early successes came with immense pressure. A near-drowning incident on a film set at age 10 turned her into a lifelong water phobic, a fear that would later cast a shadow over her death. Childhood became a foundation of fear and expectation. Early stardom. By 8, Natalie appeared in Miracle on 34th Street, captivating audiences with her wide-eyed innocence and gentle smile. Hollywood quickly recognized her as a child star capable of drawing box office success. Over the next decade, she appeared in films like The Silver Chalice, The Searchers, and on television programs such as The Pride of the Family and GE Theater. While her public image celebrated purity and charm, her private life remained constrained. Endless schedules and enforced smiles stripped away normal childhood experiences. Her mother's unrelenting ambition demanded perfection, leaving Natalie to hide fear, loneliness, and pain behind a flawless public persona. Teenage turmoil. At 16, Natalie auditioned for Rebel Without a Cause, catching the eye of director Nicholas Ray. Their relationship, fraught with ambiguity, introduced her to adult complexities she was unprepared to navigate. Around the same time, a car accident with Dennis Hopper revealed the vulnerability and recklessness of her teenage world. Behind the glamour of rising stardom, Natalie endured abuse and exploitation. According to later accounts, she was sexually assaulted by a prominent actor she had admired. Traumatized and silenced, she carried these wounds privately, navigating Hollywood's demanding expectations while concealing her pain. These experiences split her life between on-screen charm and off-screen trauma. Splintered identity. From her teenage years onward, Natalie lived a dual existence. One side projected innocence, grace, and talent. The other bore silent scars of fear, betrayal, and abuse. Her mother's ambitions and Hollywood's pressures forced her to suppress real emotion. While audiences admired her performances, Natalie's inner world was fragile and fractured. Every smile was a mask, every scene a labor of survival. Even success, which could have been liberating, deepened her internal isolation. Fear of water, rejection, and loss became symbols of deeper psychological fractures she carried into adulthood, shaping relationships, career choices, and ultimately the circumstances surrounding her mysterious death. Career breakthroughs. In 1961, Splendor in the Grass allowed Natalie to channel her buried pain into art. Director Elia Kazan pushed her to access profound vulnerability, resulting in a performance praised as raw and authentic. That same year, West Side Story transformed her into a cultural icon. Though her singing was dubbed, her portrayal of Maria conveyed innocence, longing, and emotional depth that resonated with audiences worldwide. Her professional acclaim contrasted sharply with personal suffering, yet these roles were cathartic. Art became the only space where she could confront her trauma and vulnerability openly, blurring the line between Natalie Wood the actress and Natalie Wood the wounded individual. Hollywood marriages. Natalie's personal life mirrored cinematic drama. Her marriages, first to actor Richard Gregson and later to Robert Wagner, were marked by intensity, passion, and hidden struggles. Relationships alternated between devotion and volatility, reflecting her lifelong search for stability and understanding. Public appearances maintained the illusion of perfection, yet private realities included emotional manipulation, fear, and secrecy. Even as she became a symbol of elegance, her home life was often tense, and trust remained fragile. The pattern of living between extremes, public adoration and private turmoil, continued into her adulthood, ultimately influencing her behavior and choices on the night of her final voyage. Catalina and the Final Night. On November 28, 1981, Natalie boarded the yacht Splendor with her husband Robert Wagner and actor Christopher Walken. Late that night, she disappeared, later found floating in the ocean. Her fear of water and the circumstances surrounding her disappearance fueled speculation and suspicion. The captain's inconsistent statements, coupled with unexplained bruises in her wardrobe, raised questions that remain unanswered. Her death reflected a tragic irony, a lifelong terror of water coinciding with her final moments at sea. Catalina Island became both a setting for her death and a symbol of the fears she had carried since childhood. The investigation and mystery. Natalie Wood's death prompted investigation, yet clarity never emerged. Conflicting accounts, changing stories, and Hollywood secrecy complicated the truth. Some pointed to accidental drowning, others speculated foul play. Her husband, Robert Wagner, remained under scrutiny as the last person to see her alive. Despite decades of media attention, the case remains unresolved. Forensic details, witness accounts, and psychological insights provide clues but no definitive answers. The story of her passing is emblematic of Hollywood's tendency to obscure uncomfortable truths, protecting image over transparency, and leaving the world with a haunting question that refuses to be silenced. Legacy of pain and talent. Natalie Wood's life reflects the duality of stardom, extraordinary talent intertwined with immense suffering. Her contributions to film remain iconic, from Miracle on 34th Street to West Side Story. Yet her personal struggles, childhood exploitation, sexual assault, fear, and emotional suppression reveal the high cost of early fame. The contrast between her public brilliance and private trauma illustrates the price paid by young actors thrust into relentless adult worlds. Today, she is remembered not only as a radiant Hollywood figure, but as a woman who endured more than her performances could show, leaving a legacy both luminous and sorrowful. Conclusion: the unanswered questions. Natalie Wood's story is a cautionary tale of Hollywood's glimmering facade and the darkness behind it. A girl propelled into fame at 4 grew into a woman whose talent dazzled the world while concealing scars few could imagine. Her mysterious death off Catalina Island remains a puzzle, a symbol of fear, secrecy, and unspoken pain. Beyond the films and accolades lies a human story of courage, endurance, and tragedy. In remembering Natalie Wood, we honor both the brilliance she shared and the life she quietly suffered, a life that ended in a mystery the world still cannot fully unravel.